You may have seen that story recently where police officers commandeered somebody's bike to chase down some criminals and successfully caught them. But that raises the question, do the police actually have a power to do that? I mean, we've seen in films where they'll go up and go, get out of the car, we need your car. But do they actually have any powers to do that? The short answer is almost certainly not. However, it's not quite as clear cut. The Statute of Westminster in 1275, that created the concept of the hue and cry. Basically, there was a common law duty anyway that if the relevant authorities, and remember, we didn't really have a police force back then, so like the local sheriff or somebody, but if they said, we're chasing some villains, we need your help, you had to assist. You had to assist. And that was later codified and clarified in the 1887 Sheriffs Act, which again said, every person in a county shall be ready and apparelled at the command of the sheriff and at the cry of the country to arrest a felon, whether within a franchise or without. I love that flowery language. Now, obviously, they didn't have cars back then, or even bicycles, but there was this general, idea that you should assist the authorities if you are called upon to do so. Now, interestingly, the only thing I could find about this was a parliamentary question from 1925, where somebody asked how many times had the police done this, because obviously cars were quite new back then. And they found 25 occasions. And what was interesting, in 3 of those occasions, the vehicle was damaged. But in only 1 occasion did the owner ask for compensation, because what the parliamentary view then was, there actually isn't a power now, because the Sheriffs Act has been abolished. So there is no statutory power to seize a vehicle. However, if people are good enough to let the police use their vehicle and it gets damaged, it's only fair that they should be compensated. So that seems to be the position. Like I say, there is this, common law duty to actually assist a constable. So if they're trying to arrest somebody and says, "Oh, give us a hand, mate, help me pin this person down," you are supposed to step in. It is a defence to say, actually, no, because that would put my life in mortal danger. Now, obviously, handing your car over probably wouldn't. And there have been occasions, actually, quite a few taxi drivers said that they've had police jump into their cabs and do the classic follow that car. But there you go. So, yeah, generally speaking, if the police say, "Oh, get out of the motor, we need it," I mean, especially, you can have a discussion like you see these videos of people online when the police stop them and say, "Excuse me, what's your authority?" I think you'll find that the Sheriff's Act 1887 has been abolished now. Or, get them to sign something saying, "We will compensate you if we crash your car." But there you go. So, yeah, probably at the moment, no actual legal obligation to do so. However, if you do lend your vehicle to somebody and it gets damaged, then the general rule is that they will compensate you. So anyway, as always, hope you found that vaguely useful, vaguely interesting. If you did, please consider clicking the like button, subscribing and sharing, because I'm almost at the 10K by now. Very excited about that. So yeah, from me and the boys, we thank you for your support. And, if you ever want to lend us a vehicle.